Hello everyone, Andrew and Gray here for the fourth Factorio video. I'll do a series of 5. I said this would be the last one before I get the feedback, but I'll do one more after this, do a series of 5, and then see what you guys think on whether you're interested in watching this like this or not. If not, that's absolutely fine. If you are, then great, I'll make some more. So pretty much where we left off, we've done a bit of research, but it's still electronics we're looking into. As you can see, the red potions are stacking up, so I think it's everything up research wise by creating another lab. So I need copper, create a lab. Doing that, we'll create another inserter. And we also need to take this down just a couple more. So we'll put a lab here for now. We're not overly thinking about the future too much. What I do want to get both of these red potions just on one side, just so when we get to the green potions we can put that on the same conveyor belt but on the opposite side. So I've got to try and figure out how this works. So it takes it out and it puts it on the opposite side. Right. So I think what we want to do is get rid of that. We want to play around with how this works, I think. So what we can do, we remove that inserter and we make one of these red ones. And what that does is takes it from 2 areas away. Hopefully. No. Oh, it's got no outputs, why? And we'll get rid of this power cable for now. And what I am hoping for no, they're still opposite sides, aren't they? Sorry, that was. Can I make it one of these and go? You to take from there and put it to there. No, I can't. Fine, what we will do then is we will make that. And we'll go, I want it there. And that still hasn't worked because I'm an idiot. I don't know, why hasn't that worked? Let's start researching while we do this. This is, I should know how to do this. Yeah, we want automation too. So they're both taking it from the same size but putting it in different places on the conveyor belt. Surely there has to be a way of forcing this. Can I just do a nasty fix for now? Can I just say no? See, by this logic, if I take it from there and put it there, get rid of that. I really want these to go on the same side, and I am wasting a lot of time on this video trying to figure it out, and it shouldn't be this difficult, should it? It should be, if I take it from the same side and put it on something going the same direction. There we go, finally. So we shall remove that. Into there. Yes, it works. Good. There we go. We figure that eventually. This is now a mess, this whole setup. But it was. So what have we got? We've got inserters now. Let's make 5 of those. Besides fast inserters, we haven't really. We've got smart inserters and we've got steel chests. That's right, we can smelt steel now, can't we? What we will do with our fast inserters is remove this one, and we will put a fast inserter in its place. And as you can see, that is an inserter which works faster than a standard one, which is ideal. You have loads of. Oh, again, that one. So it builds up resource and put there. There we go. We can start getting more ore into that box. We don't really need it anywhere else at the moment. Oh, next one. Bear in mind we've only got building red at the moment. We've got optics. I suppose optics is the next one we really want. We don't need military or armour crafting at the moment. Everything else, more advanced, looks like it takes the green stuff as well. So we'll take optics for now. And we really need to start automating these green ones. Well, what do they need? They need an inserter and transport belt. Inserters are made from iron and an electric circuit. Electric circuits are made from copper cable and iron. Copper cable is made from copper, I presume. So that's going to go into this. How are we going to do it? Let's start by having something which outputs copper cable. Well, that's inserter. This is a bit easier. Transport belts are just iron plates and iron gears. So we've got iron gears already. Let's take this down, so we shouldn't need any more stone for a little bit. That was quick. Let's research turrets while we're waiting. So, we've got gears being made. Let's take gears off there, put it onto here. And let's put it up a fair bit. And then let's take gears off there. And we'll just select whatever. Take gears off there. We want to put it. So gears off there into a factory. Let's take some of this stuff off that we're not going to use. And we also want to take stuff off here. Into there. And we want that to output one of those. I don't think there's any much else we can research, but just requires those red ones now. So we want to output let's build 10 of those. I want to output that onto one of these as well. Okay, let's give it some power. And we need 10 of those. Put that there. Oh, and we need power here as well. Is there anything else that just requires one red? Oh, there's quite a few when we get to military stuff. Let's get some more armour crafting going. So good, we've got an output here. So the next thing we need to produce, what was it again, is inserters. Inserters need iron gears, which we've got, iron plates, which we've got. It's just getting them across to there. And an electric circuit. An electric circuit needs copper and iron. So we've got iron, we've got copper. But we need to make that into copper. So we'll just do that on this side, I think. We'll grab copper off there, put it into here, turn it into to copper cabling, and we will export the copper cabling out the back. Probably the next one up. Let's get some power to it. Cool. So that's copper cabling. And iron plate, well, iron plate we can just transfer. So if we do another one of these, now you could just feed it from one machine into another. However, who knows when I'm going to need more for cables for a different machine. Who knows? So if I have it on a conveyor belt, at least I can then take it off conveyor belt and put it somewhere else. So this is going to be making, what did I say? Circuits. So I'm going to have to and I want this to continue upwards. Do I? It might be easier to pop that in a tunnel in order to go, you know what? So that should now be producing them, and we want to make inserters, so we've got iron plates, so inserters can be output, sorry, they can be output, and what we will do is make another one of them, so our main supply route isn't overly compromised. And this, this needs 3 inputs, so we need to make an assembly machine 2, which can craft up to 4 ingredients, because the original one can only craft up to 2 ingredients input at a time. So we will put this round about here. Okay, so we need to craft one of these. So we've got an electric circuit coming in, that's fine. We would like the output to be onto the same thing as this, if at all possible. Let's do another couple of those. We would like to take that from there, and we would also like to take from there and put onto there. So if we power all this up, there we go, we have inserters going down onto this track down here now. So in order to make our green potions, we need inserters and transport belt, which is what we've got there. So we just need to make one of these standard 2 ones. put this here. Tell it I want to build green potions. Get another couple of inserters ready. Take stuff from here. Take stuff out and put it there. And then I want to take stuff from there and put it there. And it's just a case of powering everything up. Got things going into here, it's going towards building a green potion. Green onto conveyor belt onto the same one as the potions. And there we go, that is a system set up to do the next level worth of research. Now, as you can see, our iron plate making it all the way. Why is that? Right, now we've got, we'll let them pick up a bit first, so we'll research that. We've got plenty of plates in there, so perhaps we want to get rid of that and put a fan inserter on it instead. And maybe we're just not producing enough. Got loads of that, so maybe we'll get a fast inverter there too. And also want to make one more steam. See, this is struggling a little bit to get up, so we might want to get rid of that. A fast inserter there. Just pop that down into there. And as you can see, we've got fast inserters. This is going pretty quick. So we want to get another cup on the go. We do want to set one there and one there. Power it up, and we'll take the power for now behind. There we have it. We've increased our output of raw ore. We've increased our output, the speed of everything. Increased our output now of plates. Supply problem up to all of this. There. While we are doing all this, let us create all 12 lamps. Some of this ore we've got. Hold on. Let's do it manually. Let's create one of these down here. One, two, three. Let's go and grab some coal. Where's our coal box? Oh, I'll get to it that way. Grab a stack of coal. Get rid of some of this ore we're carrying around with us. Now we've got some lighting out, so we'd like to see what we're doing when we're walking around, so we'll just put some lights down at random intervals where there's a power source, just so we can see what's going on. makes it a lot easier at night to see exactly what's occurring, what's happening. Put it like there. That's our box full of stone, mustn't forget about that. Put a light up here as well. There we go. Got a nice well lit out when we're walking around rather than having to rely on to give us a fair light. Everything's working away. As you can see, we've got plenty of ore coming in now, which means that everybody's being used on the smelter side. Got loads of coming out. We could get some copper. We'll get our iron here. We'll get our copper here. Another one of these. Two of those. We needed to make another entry first. And what we can do is just put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Extend that out a bit. And just tell you what we want to make, which is more of the green potions. And there we go, we've got another factory making green potions in the same vicinity, going onto the same conveyor belt. Hopefully. Yep, onto the same conveyor belt. Ready to be used for research. And to see things up further still, because we've got that much output going on, we could produce another lab. Or we've lab to be built, just extend this across a bit. Some power. Three labs on the go. So that's fairly efficient. Shotgun shooting speed is coming along, and then we can start looking at more advanced stuff. So perhaps logistics too. I'm not sure we need an engine just yet. Advanced material processing would be good, and so would distribution. But if we're going to do distribution as well, really we need to get to solar panels. So we would need advanced electronics too. If we're going to get solar panels, we also need something to store it in. So we need energy accumulations, which would also require batteries, which requires this, which requires oil. And we could replace these with solar and store the excess energy during the day in the accumulators into the big capacitors, batteries, and it runs off that at night, and obviously in the day it stores it in there. In the meantime, what we might have to do is create another bank of steam engines just to make sure we can cope, because we are using a lot of energy at the moment. But that is video, like I say. I think there's going to be one more, and then we'll see what you guys think and go from there. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments, if I can do anything better, anything worse, if there's a way to improve this layout. I know this whole area is a mess, but yeah, any tips would be most appreciated. Thank you very much, and goodbye.